Alright, first run with the billows. We're gonna test this baby out. I'm gonna do the slow ones here. This is the 26, and I have 12 burkettes in there. I'm gonna light it up. I'm going to do a test run, and we're probably just gonna see how long we can run with one bag. What is this? This is a 6-pound bag of this guy. Got these guys lit. We're going to let it do its thing and load it up. See how long we get. Alright guys, I started my 12 briquettes. Usually I pile them up on side, but I just dumped the rest of the bag on there. But that's the whole bag, and the billows is running. I got it set to, I did it on the app, set to 225. We're at 48 degrees. Let's check out this baby, man. Check out the seal that I did on this. I might have to play with it. It says to leave the vent an 1/8 open. So we're gonna go, we'll go like, let's see if that's full, that's half, that's another half. We'll do about that. See what it says. We'll see where it goes from there. So, little update. We're shot way up. It's set to 225, and I got up to like 330, but it was my bad. But what did this guy say? 245. I got the pit probe pretty much right in the middle here. This is on the side with the coals. So 300. So, that's expected. But I thought it was taking a little long to get up. So I opened these up halfway, and legit, it skyrocketed. You'll see the graph. But I tuned them down, and hopefully it comes down and settles on this test. No food's being cooked. I'm just running this all day. Alright, little update. So, I was testing the slow and sear. Usually with the slow and sear, you don't, you're supposed to cover the bottom so the airflow goes up over the coal. So I ran it for a little while, like with nothing there. So now I actually foiled the whole bottom, and now the airflow is going right underneath there. So we spiked big time when I was doing it to like 3 something, but it should be coming back down. And I have it set to 250 now. So far, so good. The billows is, the fan's kicking on when it needs to. I've had it set for 250. It's pinned on 252. I got the mounting system for all this. And then saying it's 252, lids at 300. This is the side that all the stuff's on. And then the coals. And then that's how big the dampers are. All in all, I'm actually pretty happy. Alright, this is the whole cook. When I started this out with the billows and the slow and sear, I didn't have any foil on the bottom, and I was getting some crazy stuff, and you could actually see at one point it jumped up to almost 350. I adjusted the top vents more than an 1/8, only at like a half, and it just shot up from there. And then once I got it back down, and then I'm like, you know what? Let me test it, and let me foil everything but the slow and sear. So I'm forcing the air up into the charcoal basket, and it spiked around 11 a.m. is when I foiled the bottom, and you can see, I mean, it pretty much stayed around 250 the whole cook. I had to clean the charcoal at this point, and I think that was probably about 5. And then another almost 3 hours later, I did it again because we were dropping in temps, and I squeezed out a little bit more. But around 9 p.m., it dropped down to 220. And all this is on that 6-pound bag of Kingsford Longburn. Alright guys, I'm calling it. We're down to 213. I was going to wait to 200, but we're beyond my smoking point. So, let's see what we got left. So you can see how I had to set up foil all down under here. The billow shooting underneath the foil. and then the air's coming up and underneath. But that's all the coals that we got. I gotta say, I've been pretty happy.